Hello, everyone. I am back with another question and answer session about Wildflower Road. So, one of the questions that I have been given is how did I come up with these characters? Um, first, we're going to start with Shane. Shane is probably my favorite hero that I've ever written. He is he's pretty great. Now he starts off the story in a bad place. So you won't quite see how fantastic he is until a little bit into the story. We first met Shane in Mistletoe Menagerie, which is the prequel to the Madison River Romance. And that is free on my website if you haven't read it. And it's great for Christmas time. It is two people who are two people who are at the zoo for the Christmas lights on Christmas Eve, and they spend the entire night walking around the zoo and setting up a great Christmas morning for a group of kids who have just been taken from their home and placed in foster care. And a snowstorm happens and they're not sure if they're going to be able to help them out. It's a really sweet story. And it takes place at the zoo lights. Of course that's such a great location, right? I always wanted to set a story at the zoo in general, but then also at the zoo light. Shane helps Luke and Sage pull off this Christmas morning feat, and he's happy and living his best life. And then everything falls apart for him after that story happens, and he shows up in Montana completely broken and completely in need of redemption. He is a megachurch pastor in Ohio, um, in Mistletoe Menagerie, at a suburban church, and his nickname is the rock and roll pastor because he wears skinny jeans and he has tattoos up and down his arms, and he is real in his sermons and is not afraid of doing the wrong thing or saying the wrong thing, because it's more important that he is transparent with his congregation, and that ends up getting him in trouble. And the reason I came up with him is because I know how quickly we Christians can turn on each other. We're definitely seeing it right now, with the election and everything. And it really is sad that we don't even need people coming at us from outside of our faith culture, because one wrong move and we'll have the people all around us coming after us. And so I thought that that was an important topic to explore. And then also to have the outside world looking at us and then judging our creator and our savior based on how we treat each other. And so Shane is finds himself in the middle of this moment where he is kind of scapegoated a little bit. And so he shows up in Montana needing a fresh start, and everyone in the whole country knows his story and hates him, except for the people in this small town in the Montana mountains. And because they have enough trouble of their own, to be honest, as you'll see in the story. Now, Ryan, I came up with her because I had written a book before this, and my heroine was a little on the meek side. In fact, she was pretty weak, and a victim. She played a victim the whole book. And some friends of mine who read it were like, "Oh, I really just wanted her to like stand up for herself and not just, you know, like we wanted her to have a little bit more oomph." And so I created Ryan because I was kind of tired of writing that girl as well. And so Ryan gave me a chance to have a strong, empowered, you know, confident heroine. I still can't say that word right because I don't want to say it like it sounds like the drug, but I guess that is how you're supposed to say it. Um, but anyway, oh, hi, Amy. I'm glad you're watching. I want you to read Wildflower Road, so I hope you're able to get a copy of it soon. Um, And so I wanted Ryan to be the opposite of what I had written before. And Ryan is that girl that I think I've always wished I was, that confident, but not arrogant. She never crosses the line into being arrogant. And in fact, she is the most loving character and she is the big sister to everyone and is always willing to sacrifice herself if she needs to. And so she is a really great character as well. So that's how I came up with. Oh, and I also wanted her to be the complete opposite of Shane's ex wife, as you'll see. Amy, no heroin. Yes, and that's why I always say heroine, and then I sound like a first grader because no offense to first graders, but because I don't know how to say it. I also say Taco Bell wrong. I've been told my whole life that I say Taco Bell wrong, and I honestly don't understand how I say it wrong, so I can't fix it. But Jenny B. Jones had asked on her author page, what's a word that like we mess up a lot, and I said Taco Bell. I can't say it right apparently, so help me out, help me figure out what I am saying wrong. I think it's the inflection, I don't know. um so yeah, now moving on to my giveaway. um I was super excited for Pepper Basham's new book, The Red Ribbon. And Amy, or A.D. Lawrence, actually has a book coming out, I think, in the spring. And it is in the True Colors crime series from Barber, just like Pepper's book. Hers is number 8. I'm not sure what Amy's is going to be, but it comes out in a few months. So definitely be looking for that one. So here's Pepper's book. And this is how excited I was about her release. I ordered 2 of them. And so I'm going to give one of them away to someone watching. And you don't have to watch live. You can always come back and answer. I'll probably choose a name tomorrow. Um, but to get to, and that's what happens when you order on Amazon, right? I do that all the time. I don't even know how many copies of Denise Hunter's books are going to show up because every time I think about it, I think I place another pre-order for it. So I might have a lot of Denise Hunter books. Her book Autumn Skies comes out October 20th, and I am ecstatic for it. So to say the least, um, I have something from Amazon that just came. I think I know what this is. It might be, it's probably something for our pond, something really boring that my husband ordered, but um, this is fun because it's supposed to be something for my launch party on Monday night. My launch party is on Monday night, October 12th. So just a couple days from now, and it's at 8 p.m. East, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and I'm gonna have lots of guests. I'm gonna have Pepper Basham, Christiane Hunter, Bethany Turner, Rachel Scott McDaniel, and Tony Shiloh. So, and I might be missing somebody. I forget how many I just counted. And I was right. Look, it's a 90s game night. That's how we're going to celebrate this launch. And so here's the first one that I got. It's Mall Madness, because who loved this game in the 90s other than me? I loved it. I even have the voice memorized. And if you tried to like swipe your credit card to buy something, they would go, "Ooh, long line, try again later." And so I'm hoping the same guy voiced this one. It's an updated version. And then this, I've actually never played this game before because this is retro. Mystery Date. Um, Meet Your Secret Admirer. We're going to play this with Rachel Scott McDaniel, and we are going to go through a ton of literary heroes and have them be our mystery dates and who we're going to end up with. So I am really excited. So Monday night, if you have nothing else going on, or at least come back and watch it afterwards, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Now, to be entered into the giveaway to win Pepper's book, The Red Ribbon, I want you to tell me what your favorite game was when you were a kid. So it could be the 90s or whatever decade you kind of grew up. What was your favorite game to play? I loved Mall Madness. I loved Sweet Valley High was a game, which is funny because I didn't even read the books, but I loved that game. And I loved Clue and Crack the Case, which is probably not a very popular game. And so we're going to play that with Kara Putman, and we have to solve some mysteries. So that'll be really fun. So tell me in the comments what your favorite childhood game was, and you might win a copy of Pepper Basham's The Red Ribbon. If you're interested in buying Wildflower Road, I've included the link on this live video, and so you should be able to order it if you're interested. And thank you guys so much. And that's it. I hope you have a great weekend. I will be doing another Q&A tomorrow, so if you're around, make sure you tune in. Thank you.